Good morning. Looking a bit rough. Haven't got any makeup on, so I need to do that. It was sunny yesterday, which I don't know if I showed you outside, but it went sunny. I've just seen a flurry of snow outside today. Bank holiday Monday. Yesterday was hot. What's going on? There's just no sense anymore with this weather. Yet Kira ended up changing into shorts and a little short sleeve t-shirt yesterday because it was so hot, and she even had her sandals on. She was well and truly ready for summer. And then today it started to snow. I mean, I just can't work it out anymore. Yeah, I am not in the best of moods. I am a little bit pissed off. Basically yesterday, after Dan finished work, we decided to go up to his mum's house, because now in the UK rules have relaxed a little bit and we can start to meet up in people's gardens and stuff like that. Like, I think it's still like groups of 6, and so yeah, we went up after work, and she said she'd got some stuff for the kids, like some eggs and some treats and whatnot, and we were like, yeah, that's cool. And we thought, oh yeah, the kids would be really excited to see her, which they were. And oh, I might put makeup. Look how baggy I look. Yeah, so we went up there only for a little bit, and we got there before her. I think she was still out. She had to pop to the shop, but Dan's dad was there, so we were chatting to him for a bit in the garden. And yeah, the kids just kind of went and frolicked around the place. And then when she turned up, we were only there a couple of minutes before she arrived, she came through the back gate, and you can see that, you know, well, you would have heard that the kids were there, you know, and she would have seen them like pretty much straight away. And there was me thinking, you know, if you haven't seen your grandkids for a good few months, like properly, obviously she's seen us kind of on video calls, and you know, we've popped up on occasion just in the car, and she's come out to say hello to the kids if we've picked up, like, if she's got the kids Christmas or birthday presents and stuff like that, but obviously not properly, not to interact with as you would do normally. And there was me thinking, oh, she'll be over the moon, she'll be like, oh my god, how are you all, asking how school and nursery's going, just asking them how they are. And her reaction when she came through into the garden, she just kind of looked at you and, hello. Is that normal? Is that just me? Because don't get me wrong, I know that all families are different. Like, my family are, I guess by some standards, a bit over the top. Like, my family will kind of be like, hello, how are you? And kind of all in your face, and it's a bit much at times. I get that. For certain people, my family could seem over the top. They certainly did when Dan first met them, Adalia. But to do that when you haven't seen your grandkids for that long, what the fuck? It's like when we do video calls as well, she'll be a bit like, as if we've interrupted some important business, as if like it's a big effort to talk to us. And do you know what I was thinking the other day? I can't actually remember a time recently when she's asked Dan how he is or how work's going. When he got this job, to be fair, I always remember vividly, my mum was the first one to ask him, oh, how did the interview go? And my family were the first ones to tell him well done. And I remember going up to see his family after he found out he got the job, and not one of them said well done. Not one of them asked how it was or how it was going when he started. And I just found that bizarre. Like, it's just, to me, that just doesn't seem like normal behaviour. I always compare people and situations to my mum and how she would react. And I tell you what, if that was her in that situation, she would have been all over the kids. She would have been so excited to see them. She would have made them feel welcome. But that is one thing. See it in the light because I'm paranoid in this lighting. that is one thing my mum's always been, though, is always pleased to see the kids and always made a fuss of. And one thing about my family is you never don't feel welcome. They will always make the effort to make someone feel welcome. And I know in the past it's been uncomfortable for Dan because his family is so unusual. Well, to me they are anyway, in that they don't ask each other how they are, like their lives, how their lives are going. Obviously there's a fine line between that and being nosy, but like, just say well done about something, just ask how someone's doing. The fact that they don't even ask the kids how they're getting on at school, it's just like, what do you talk about all day? It's no wonder Dan has shitty social skills. He's awful. He's improved a little bit since he's been around me and my family, but fucking hell, like, I don't get it. Like, I'm probably overthinking it a bit, but I just, honestly, it's getting me kind of, it shouldn't get me down as such, but it really bothers me. It's like years ago, 2 years ago, basically Kira had a show, like a big dance show, and it ran quite late, one of the shows, and me and Dan both went together. It was the first one Dan had come to because I went to the other ones, but obviously he wanted to see one of the shows live rather than buying the little DVDs they do. And we couldn't take Alex. It wasn't fair on everybody else watching because he was very young at the time. He would have been a pain in the bum. He still would be now if we took him to a show. And yeah, so obviously we don't have babysitters on tap, so we had to ask Dan's mum, and we warned her like, oh, it's going to be a bit of a late one, we probably won't be back until, I think it ended up being like 9:30, 10, which, you know, is a late one. It was a late one for Kira anyway, but it's a big dance show, it's a one-off kind of thing. And she was like, oh yeah, that's fine. But you could tell she was a bit mithering a bit, that she I don't know if she had work the next day or something, I can't remember. But yeah, you know, but it was an exciting evening. Kira's done her first big show. It wasn't actually the first showing, but it was, you know, it was I think it was the final night or the one before, and she was really excited, and it was, yeah, it was a big thing because me and Dan had come to watch, and the audience was just, it was a brilliant show. It was a brilliant night, and I was so proud of her. And when she came out, she was beaming from ear to ear when she saw that me and Dan were so happy to see her and were so proud of what she'd done on stage. And then we went from, because bear in mind, we'd actually asked Dan's mum if she wanted to come to one of the shows and we would buy the ticket. You can guess how that went from what I've just been talking about. Yeah, it's all just like, oh, it's an effort. Like, you just think, if you don't want to go, just fucking say. Like, it's hurtful, especially when I consider the fact that my mum would have fucking jumped at the chance to see her grandchildren in a show like that. Do you know what I mean? It's just, it's out of order in my opinion. And I just think, can you not, I know you might not like crowds, but can you just make the effort one time? She's never come on a day out with any of us. She's never even come up for dinner. It's always like she's got somewhere to be, and I just don't get it. It's weird. But anyway, after this show we drove all the way back to Dan's mum's to go pick up Alex, and when we got there, walked in, and she was hovering, and you could tell she was thinking, oh, where are they, sort of thing, and she was ready to go to bed, and you could just get that sense that she was like, well, right, okay, you can go now, sort of thing. Not once did she ask Kira, how was your show? Oh, you look lovely. I bet you did so well. Or ask her anything about the night. Like, not even, oh, well done, you're so brave. Or, I was disgusted. This woman, fucking, she riles me up so fucking much. Like, it's not hard just to take an interest in your grandkids' lives. And, I mean, she might take more of an interest in the other grandkids, fuck knows. But it's just, it's really fucking hurtful when, you know, my mum is no longer here. She can't do that. She doesn't have this privilege anymore of seeing her grandkids do well, of just generally seeing family. And yet Dan's mum's just kind of, she doesn't take an interest whatsoever. It really winds me up, and I just, like, I'm still kind of, I'm angry from yesterday, and it shouldn't bother me. It really shouldn't bother me this much, but it does, because I know what they're like now. I do know what they're like, and I should, in a way, accept that. I should know what they're like. I should have known from the beginning what I was getting into, if you know what I mean. But sometimes it's hard because I have no family around. I have no support, no one else. My sister's always kind of at the end of the phone. She always messages and kind of asks how the kids are and takes an interest in them. But you think to yourself, well, that surely Dan's mum should do that a bit more than my sister. Yet she doesn't. It's just, it's hurtful, and sometimes I feel just so lonely with it. It's just, you have joined me in my very sunny kitchen. We haven't done any Easter kind of crafts or baking. Not a very good mum in that respect. I just can't bother to do it, basically. And I don't know, like, nowhere's been open, like, do you know what I mean, to go and have a look around. So it's been a bit awkward. Oh, is this going to work? But I have decided to attempt some Easter nests, which we did do last year, but the chocolate was too hard. So this year I thought we'll attempt it with marshmallows mixed into the chocolate. This shredded stuff isn't working. What? Go and get some shorts. Ask Kira. So what we got so far. See, Dan got these mini like shredded wheat rather than, well, shreddies rather than shredded wheat. And I'm kind of breaking it on my hands, but I don't know if it's going to have the same effect. It's a bit, I don't know, it doesn't look as good really. So, oh, for God's sake. So this is what we got so far. So I don't know if this is enough. So I'm not following a recipe with set amounts. I'm just going to have to kind of wing it. And so far this is what we've got for the chocolate. It doesn't actually look like much, but it's one of these giant bars. So, you know. And then I've got these marshmallows, and I'm guessing we won't have to use all of them. I'm just going to have to guess, I think. Hello. You come to help me. You saw those at the window?
Yeah.
Did you? Are you helping me? Yeah. Kira's disappeared upstairs. I keep shouting at her. She's not interested. She's probably on bloody Roblox again.
What?
What?
Why is it squashed?
Why are they squashed? Yeah, because we need to break them up so they go in the chocolate, because you won't want big chunky bits, will you? You just want little bits. Is that okay? He's not sure. He's not sure about it. Chocolate everywhere.
No.
Yeah. It's all gone. We're melting it. You know, look. Can you see? Just to melt down the marshmallows, but I don't know how quickly or how easy they'll melt. Because obviously I've never done this before. What you got there?
Why would this marshmallow in?
Yeah, these are the cupcases. Oh, Kira's found a few. There's the silicone ones, and then we've got some paper ones. Which ones should we put them in?
Maybe the white one.
The white? You like the white ones?
Yeah.
Probably easier to get out, won't they? Can't even see. It's getting so sticky now. The marshmallows are starting melting, and the chocolate has gone all like, what? Like,
marshmallow.
oh, man, I only put 5 marshmallows in, and they're not giant ones. They're just normal size, and yeah, I don't know what to do now. Because once I add the shreddy bits in, that's going to complicate matters, isn't it? Now it's gone so lumpy and so like kind of ugh, that I've just added another massive bar. We bought 2 anyway just to be safe, but like I didn't expect it to go like that after just a few marshmallows. Like they must just bind it together. I thought the marshmallows made it like spongier, like when you mix it with the sugars and everything. But you got all the marshmallows. What if you made your own there? Little marshmallows. Cheeky boy. Yeah, so at the moment, I haven't broken it up enough, but I had. Oh, crap. Why do I do these things? See, cake baking I can do. This kind of thing, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Enjoy work, Dan?
No.
You did, really. Daniel's attempted to salvage the situation by adding butter, which has made it a lot more like kind of, what's the word? I don't know. Yeah, just better basically. But
That's like Osmo.
yeah, no, but to me, like we've added the shredded stuff now, but it looks like a pile of horse manure. That doesn't. No bird's gonna live in that. That's not a nest, is it? Oh, I just give up. Why do I bother? Oh, hey, they still look like cow pats or something. But you know, the good eggs, you know. Daniel, I'm filming you farting. Oh, look at that. 3 eggs in each one. That egg fell over. Oh dear. That's the extent of my skills. Oh, ice cream van Dan. I'm down to feed the swans again, and it's just been. Look, it knows. It knows we've got bread for it. It's coming over.
Mummy,
Hello.
because it's at the side,
Yeah.
the sides are at the side, is that why it keeps twisting the head so we can see
Yeah, I
it?
think so. Ali chucked our bread away. It's not very good quality today, is it, mate? I'm sorry. It's a little bit stale. Is it not to your usual standards? Hold on. Okay. You're right, Kira. You're trying to juggle holding your bear as well. Look, the little duck's going for it. It's like the other swans aren't interested today, look. Aww. Okay, Alex, stop running around by it. You're going to annoy it. Brought our little babies to the park. That's a funny looking baby, Kira. Ready, Al? Ready? Ah, look out. Woohoo! No, it doesn't go very fast, mate. Is she having a nice time, Kira?
Again.
Again?
No, don't want
Good night, Rachel. What? They seem so relaxed. The jockeys are just chatting away.
You excited to see who wins, Kira?
Another race, just another day.
Which, can you remember your horse's name?
Down next to these fences. You really
What was Kira's? Bristol de May?
Bristol de May when it all green. Just giving his
Oh, that's zoomed in a bit.
in 3 minutes time.
Find out what number yours was,
You're
Kira.
going to be judged.
I've chosen about 5. We like to bet on the Grand National. Are all the people what?
That's yours, Kira. It's just the white horse.
Oh, there's Kira's. That's a nice one.
Let's see your horse better.
Oh yeah, that's the point actually. Whose is that? Oh, we haven't had that one. Cabaret Queen.
Most of them are brown.
I went for Mr. Malarkey. Mr. Malarkey, Lakeview Lad.
Discorama.
Discorama, that's the other one. And an outsider, like there was 100 to 1 because just, you know, just because. And I can't remember what it's called, which is helpful. Was that on the list earlier? I don't remember that one. Farglaf. Farglaf. Oh, it was, yeah. It's just because the spellings are a bit weird when you see it on.
There's some lady jockeys in this as well, Kira.
Has Kira's got a lady jockey or is hers a man?
I think it's a man. Should have chosen a man. Maybe should have chosen a lady jockey.
Alright, one of ours has probably got a lady jockey. She might win.
The horse on the left.
Are they about to start?
On the left hand side, see it?
And I fear that they're going to get too close to the tape. No flag raised.
Oh.
They're going to be right on top of the starter in a moment or two.
Is yours going to win, Kira?
We're already taking a turn.
Yeah. Alex, is yours going to win? You don't care. Oh, here they go, Kira.
30 jumps.
30. Didn't it used to be 40?
Towards the end with Mr. Malarkey also racing.
Are you sure? So it used to be 40.
How do the horses jump?
The horses know how to jump. They get trained to do it. Family gathering right in front of the telly because we can't bloody see which horses are ours.
Yours is out up, Kira.
I know.
You don't want it to be at the front, though.
No, because if it's at the front too soon, then it'll tire out. And someone's still running, and they've lost a rider.
Yeah, do that.
That's probably mine. Is that mine? Mine had stars on.
Daddy, mine is really good.
So the only one we can see at the minute is Kira. Oh, one's fell. He's okay. He's fine. No, I think yours is alright at the minute, mate. Are you excited? Is yours going to win?
Yours is purple with pink spots on Mr. Malarkey.
Oh, okay. Is that mine?
That's yours, then.
Hey, he's at the back. It is not going well currently. One of my horses has fell over. And the other one's just been pulled up.
Why?
I don't know.
Eddie second now is now pulled out to deliver a challenge in third, but over the last international is Manila time to lead them towards the elbow.
Who's going to win?
It's clear from written in second place.
Manila Time.
Manila Time.
Barrow Saint, Rachel Blackmore heads towards the elbow with 200 yards between herself and an injury victory. Falcon a third, Eddie second now. Are about 5 lengths down. 150 yards to go.
None of us have won.
Rachel Blackmore still 5.
It's a woman that's winning as well. Should have bet on the woman. Does anybody else find it really awkward at times knowing what to do for their kids for food? Because just lately, really struggle because I don't want to do them all the same stuff. Like I don't want to keep doing, like they tend to have like some kind of meat based thing like nuggets for example, or sausages, and then they have either chips with it or potato waffles or stars, something like that. Naughty birdies!
Night
Oh, night time birdies.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But you said hello to them.
That's got my feather 91.
Oh, okay. Don't know. But like we do like a range of different meals. Like we do sausage and mash, that's one of my favourites. We do spaghetti, Dan does a nice lasagna. We do make our own curry, and yet they won't eat it. They don't even like sausage and mash anymore. They've gone off mashed potato and the veg we do with it. They're fussy with veg, whereas they used to be good. So yeah, it's really hard work at the minute trying to work out what to do for them, because obviously I want them to make sure they get the right nutrition. But when your kids don't like veg, a bit awkward. I mean, Alex is good with his fruit. You like fruit, don't you, Alex? Is your favourite bananas?
Yeah.
And grapes. You like bananas and grapes, don't you? Whereas I'm not a fruit person, I'd rather eat veg. But Kira, she used to eat this stuff when she was little, and now she doesn't. So, yeah. We've decided to commiserate by having a Chinese because, yes, we didn't win the Grand National, but yeah, we just wanted Chinese. But last time I've started to say to Dan it's a lot of food, so it's better if we share like a tub. I just wish they did like half portions, it'd be cheaper too. But yeah, he's really hungry today, so he's having one to himself, and then I'm gonna have another one. But half is enough for me. But I know if I have one that's just mine, I'm gonna just eat the whole thing and feel really sick and question my life choices. But I am reasoning with myself on this one, and I'm saying that, you know, the gyms are open on Monday. I've got a day off, so I might go in like sort of middle of the day when it's a bit quieter. But I know everyone's probably going to rush back and it's going to be absolute bedlam at any kind of gym or anywhere that's open really. Health eating starts again on Monday. Yeah. Hopefully. Anyway, I mean,